Hello again. My name is Gabe Zollner. Just read an interesting article on Canada Free Press. You're not going to have to look for it. I'll attach the link. The title is Je suis Charlie, morphed into Je suis Obama before the entire world. You'll see a photograph of the Less Than Honorable Attorney General Eric H. Holder, and behind him are a mass of people. This is the march in Paris, France. And the article itself is real interesting, but there's one paragraph that really sort of, I think, says pretty much everything anyone wants to know. And it says, quote, "It's not clear why American president didn't attend. Obama's public schedule was empty Sunday, as was that of Vice President Joe Biden, one of President's most frequent surrogates." Well, the reality is, it's not clear to those that don't want to see. It's not clear to those that don't want to admit the truth. It's not clear to those that want to continue to bury their heads in the sand. But even to a blind man, listening to Obama, knowing of his actions and his lack of actions, knowing of when he always comes out to support Islam. Remember what he said at the United Nations. Quote, "America will never be at war with Islam." End of quote. Remember what he said in his books, Dreams of My Father. He said that if the winds change against the Muslims, I will stand with them. You'd have to be a complete moron to not understand who he is and what he is and what he's done and what he's continuing to do to this country. You have to be a complete moron to understand why he didn't attend the 2, 3, 4 million man march in Paris, France. You have to understand why he didn't attend the funeral of the Jews that were killed. I was pleased to have learned that their bodies will be buried back in Israel. I also heard that a large number of French Jews are immigrating to Israel. They fear for their lives in France. One would have to be completely out of their minds, have lived in a cave for the last 6 years, not to know that Barack Hussein Obama is a radical, extremist, Arab Muslim. That, my friends, is why the chosen one. Who is he chosen by? You ever wonder why I refer to Barack Hussein Obama as the chosen one? Well, if you're a viewer of mine, you probably know why. I refer to Barack Hussein Obama as the chosen one because I believe he was chosen by King Abdullah when he was still in his mother's womb as the sperm from Frank Marshall Davis impregnated her egg to create this monster. That's what I believe. There's no doubt in my mind that's why he didn't attend the march in Paris. That's why he didn't send Hairplug Biden. That's why he didn't say they send the monster. The Secretary of State didn't say monster, the monster, the fill-in monster. He doesn't need makeup. John Kerry didn't attend. And although the Less Than Honorable Attorney General Eric H. Holder Jr. was sent to Paris to strategize on the march. He didn't participate in the march. You know why? Same reason Barack Hussein Obama wasn't at the march. And this bullshit that they're giving us from the White House, oh yeah, well, I mean, you know, with his security detail being so massive, it would have distracted. His security detail would have been like a drop of water in the Atlantic Ocean. No one would have even have noticed. It's amazing how stupid this administration thinks the American people really are. But you know what's sad? Most Americans are stupid. You know why? Most Americans haven't voted for who knows how long. They're too busy consuming the drugs that are smuggled in or shipped in. Why would drugs be a multi-billion-dollar-a-year industry if there wasn't the demand for the drugs? Why do you think the administration doesn't have a problem with what Colorado did, legalizing marijuana, or what Washington did, legalizing marijuana? Wake up, folks. Maybe it's best not to wake up. Maybe it's best to crawl into your bed and pull the covers over your head. Because that's what people are doing when they say it is not clear why America's president didn't attend. You'd have to be, once again, completely out of your mind or have lived in a cave not to understand why he didn't attend. And when publications post comments like this, you have to wonder, are they afraid to tell the truth? I think so. What do you think?